Hi Scorpio, Sun and Rising, how are you doing? So this is your reading for the 27th of December to the 2nd of January into 2022. So New Year, very exciting. So Happy New Year if you're watching it then. This is just a general reading, so if it doesn't resonate, that's totally fine. You know, some weeks it'll resonate and some weeks it may not. So let's get some messages for Scorpio. And these readings, really, just to kind of give a preface for anybody who doesn't watch before or they don't really know what these readings are for, these are basically like tarot explanations of the kind of placements that we have going on in astrology, but they're also clarifies for blocks that you may have, because I'm somebody who really likes tarot, but I also really like psychology and manifestation, etc. And I find that a lot of these messages are really good ways to kind of like help yourselves, and if something resonates with you and you're like, not sure why it resonates with me and I don't want it to resonate, like it kind of hits on insecurity or something like that, then it's kind of like a way of trying to reveal a block in yourself, really. But a lot of these tarot cards, they just align to the placements that are going on in your chart. So for example, if you have something in like your third house, for example, then the tarot readings will pick that up. Okay, so can I have one more card, please? Okay. Okay, so what I see here is that I think somebody in your life is perhaps not revealing something to you. And this could also be yourself, so don't discount yourself out of this as well. But it's definitely something is being hidden. So we've got the Devil card here, which is Capricorn energy. But this is also a very sort of, I don't say narcissistic energy, but you know, it's quite like, you know, it's very decadent energy, should we say that, you know. And I think really with this, and Ace of Swords in reverse as well, this is kind of like the idea that somebody is keeping something from you. I think you know that though. I think with this Ace of Swords in reverse, I think you know that something is amiss, but you're not yet taking action on it. Okay, that's what I get from that. I think you are a bit of aware, you've seen a red flag maybe, or you're aware that there is some bad behaviour that maybe even you're partaking in, and you're just not really doing anything about it. It's kind of like an unmotivated type of energy. So I think there's something, it's like maybe I don't want to do anything because I really like this person, but deep down inside I know that something's amiss. And the reason I say that about a person, especially like in a relationship, is because we've got the Lovers card, which is Gemini energy. And this is particularly pertinent when it comes to the Devil, because this is often like quite sexual, you know. Sometimes we can really let attraction take over, and we know that it's like lust, you know. There's a really good quote that I love, which is that lust will walk into your life wearing love's dress and you'll fall for her every time. Because sometimes you really, really like somebody just based on their looks, or they kind of like, you know, make you funny in the tummy, but they're not very nice. They're kind of narcissistic and they're not that great. So sometimes it's like, I know I need to do something about this. And when I say like narcissistic and etc., this doesn't have to apply to all of you. You may have just noticed that there's something a little bit of a miss. And again, it could even be in yourself. You're like, oh, I'm the one doing these toxic behaviours and, you know, continuing the cycle. So don't dismiss that as well. And especially because we've got Queen of Pentacles in reverse as well, which to me is like, it's a bit like a begging energy. It's like you're losing a bit of your dignity, trying to like scramble for things. So again, you don't want to end up losing your dignity. Knight of Swords in reverse as well, feeling very, very scared about something, you know, not prepared, shying away again, hiding. I think something in your life you're not prepared to deal with yet. You're just not ready to experience it. And I think this week you're going to be trying to focus a bit more on that. I think you're going to try to build up the strength to push on. And Nine of Cups in reverse as well. You know, you don't yet have the advantage to deal with this. You don't yet know what the angle is that you're going to do, because if you get rid of this thing in your life, what's going to replace it? You know, where's the advantage here? And I think for you, you feel like if you do that, it's not going to be successful. So I think you're biding your time a little bit. So maybe let's turn it around into more positive meaning, because I always want you guys to give things good meaning. Let's take it as you're biding your time for the right opportunity, rather than you are shying away. You know, you're just biding your time. And I think you know that you need to take action, but for some reason, you know, you don't yet have that bravery. You don't have the bravery to maybe get rid of someone in your life. You don't have the bravery to confront the bad habits in your life at the moment. You know, especially to do with love. I'm going to say this is definitely more to do with love because of this Lovers card. You know, I don't think you yet have the bravery to push forward, to tell somebody how you feel, to ask somebody, you know, just to do a Bridget Jones and say, God damn it, will you just tell me that you love me? You know, I think there's just something here that's like, you know, it's a bit sloggy. And then we've got Knave of Cups in reverse with Ten of Pentacles. And yeah, Ten of Pentacles is great for money. Obviously, it's very like rich, secure energy. But again, this is you trying to, you want some security in your life. You want somebody that is going to give you that stability. And for some reason, you notice that that's not happening right now for whatever reason. Knave of Cups in reverse as well. Yeah, this is you, I would say, not feeling your best self about the situation as well. Again, it's not having self-care, it's not giving to yourself. Again, it links to that Queen of Pentacles in reverse energy. I think you're giving a lot to something else, but you're not getting that back. The energy is not being reciprocated here for whatever reason. And so this week in particular, you're recognizing that. You're like, okay, so I'm not getting this energy, it's being reciprocated. What can I do about it? So let's get some cards to kind of find out some kind of solutions. Because we can see a lot of blocks here. Oh, the Empress. You gotta love yourself. You gotta love yourself. Yeah, I mean, a lot of you, it's self-concept. Self-concept. If you're interested in manifestation, self-concept, you know, a lot of the times we keep people in our lives that have a red flag, etc., or we kind of perpetuate toxic behaviors because we don't feel that we're good enough. We don't feel we have this abundant energy, you know. This works so well with both Queen of Pentacles in reverse and Ten of Pentacles, which if you apply to like a money situation, for example, would be this cotton cold behavior with abundance. It's like, I feel I should have it, but then I don't believe I deserve it, you know. It's like, I want it, but I can't have it kind of thing. And this Empress card tells you to be good enough, okay? This is the start of self-love, of blossoming, of being able to really care for yourself and say, God damn it, I am good enough. I deserve an amazing relationship. I don't want scraps. I don't want instability. And I definitely don't want red flags. Okay. So the Empress really is your solution here for this week, is that you really need to step into your own power, your own self-concept, start affirming every single day, every hour, every day on the hour. I'm amazing. I'm great. I deserve an amazing relationship. And I'm telling you that that stable love situation will come to you way quicker. And if, you know, you're interested more in money as well, then that money situation will come to you, because again, we've got hot and cold behavior here of getting money and then losing it straight away because you don't feel that you can keep money, or you keep saying to yourself, etc., like money always flows out or whatever, but you need to say to yourself, money always flows in, you know, I get it with ease. So there's a lot about affirming with self-concept with love this week, Scorpio. So I hope that makes sense, and you know that it resonates with you. Have an amazing new year, and please look after yourself. Keep affirming you are amazing, because you guys are amazing. Okay, you are amazing. And I'll see you soon. Bye guys.